G.I. Joe fans, Joe Motion Videos 82 here. It is time for another G.I. Joe toy review. And today we're going to be looking at a very popular figure. He is from 1987. It is Outback version 1. This is one I never had as a kid, but I do remember seeing him in the stores. I don't know why I passed this one up. I didn't know anybody that owned him, but a incredibly popular character now, or figure I should say. Very hard to find on the aftermarket and at a decent price. And he does have a few accessories that, needless to say, command a very high price. So let's go ahead and talk about what YoJoe.com has to say about him. Outback was first released in '87, as aforementioned. He was also available in 1988, and then he was discontinued. Leftover stock from this figure was packaged with new accessories and sold at 1992 G.I. Joe convention. I'll pull up some pictures of him carded here in a second. The convention figure came with his flashlight. Looks like 1988 Stalker's rifle and the machine gun from 1988 Stalker that was attached to his canoe. And why he came with that one is beyond me, because that would be very hard for him to hold on to, and it is simply overkill for that size of a weapon. But it just looks like they didn't have his accessories and just reached into a box, pulled out some parts, and said, "Oh, okay, let's just throw this in. They're extras." So those accessories did make sense. There are 9 versions of Outback, and his original retail price was $2.43. So let's just say good luck finding him at that price nowadays. My memories of him, I first saw him at Kmart in Apache Junction, Arizona. Excuse me. This figure was trying to, as you walk into the Kmart, you go off to the left and then make a right, and he was several rows down towards the sporting goods section. And I was also putting together models at this time, and I think I selected an aircraft model over G.I. Joe, which I to this day can't figure out why. I don't have any of the models, but I still have my action figures. But I do remember seeing him and thought, this guy is and that's probably why I passed him up. But he does look quite a bit like Chuck Norris, and that's kind of a mythos for collectors that he was designed after Chuck Norris. I don't know. I sincerely doubt that, but he is a really cool figure now. I like him quite a bit. I purchased this one last year when my mother was in the hospital, or year before last. Wow, it's been that long already. Gosh. But yeah, I saw him at a toy store, and I brought some extra action figures that I had that weren't necessarily complete, and used that as store credit to get this one, as I had called ahead and asked if they had it, and they said yes. And so I got a few dollars store credit, and that brought down the price on him. So anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at this guy. Really cool action figure. I am wasting time trying to think of some more memories of him, but the ones I have, just seeing him on the pegs. So let's go ahead and take a look at this guy. All right, here he is, Outback. Very mean looking figure, if you would say so, or not mean, but astute looking. I'll turn the light on here. Let's take a look at his file card first. You see it says H1 on here, so that was the second run. This is from 1988, and he has the fridge promo on here. You can see a little bit of the card art. So flipping the card around, it reads codename Outback, Survivalist. File name Selkirk Stewart R, serial number 688-274213, primary military specialty, infantry, secondary specialty, survival instructor, birthplace Big Penny, Wyoming. He's an E5, his grade is E5, he's a sergeant. Outback was an instructor at both Survival School and Jungle Warfare Training Center. He had extensive experience in Central America and may or may not have participated in clandestine operations in the Mid-East. Most people are intimidated by the wilderness. I don't really know about that, but okay. Number one, complete absence of the hand of man, not Outback. He believes in being part of his environment, not its adversary. Survival, which is written on his t-shirt, is an excerpt from the U.S. Army Ranger Handbook, 1969 edition. Reads, size up the situation, undue haste makes waste, remember where you are, vanquish fear and panic, improve your situation, value living, act like the natives, and learn basic skills. So that, acronyms are easy to remember. I have acronyms that I use at work. One is for advanced cardiac life support. There's kind of a song or a poem that goes along with that to make it easy to remember which medications to give. But anyway, looking at Outback, this isn't a real good example of him, but decent enough for me. Red hair, a big bushy beard. He's wearing his green bandana around his head. This white t-shirt that says survival. This would be something that more than likely he wore in training school, so he could really enforce the survival acronym into the students' minds. A very buff looking dude, big muscles, big solid thick chest. He's wearing gray gloves. These camo pants are fantastic. I love the camouflage on here. A brown belt goes all the way around. He has 2 pockets in the back. He has 2 bellows pockets on each side. A knife down on his foot there. He's wearing black combat boots. He does have a hole here in the side of his leg. And that is for his flashlight. Now, this is not the flashlight that he came with. This is a very nice reproduction of a flashlight. I purchased this online. It's a remold, and it's supposed to plug right into his leg here, which it does. The original flashlight is more of the color of his pants, so I just want to get that out there. I will not pretend that I have the real accessory, because there are a lot of eagle eye viewers out there. On top of that, it's just not honest. And he came with this huge backpack. It's on a metal frame, or supposed to be on a metal frame. Has pouches on the sides there, several pouches on the front, and these two straps that go down the sides there. He also came with this harness made out of a soft plastic with more pouches. And it just wraps around him and secures on the front. And he came with this machine gun, which appears to be a type with a collapsible stock. I don't know if this is reminiscent of any real world weapon, but nicely sculpted nonetheless. Really cool accessory. So, better look at Outback here. Good solid action figure, very popular action figure. 87 started putting out some pretty odd action figures during its time, like Voltar and well, I'm groping for the name at the moment, but he's the Cobra Hypnotist. One of my favorites, actually, but this is one of the better action figures from the 87 line. All right, so there you have it, Outback. Comes with some pretty cool accessories, very popular figure amongst collectors, and like I said, some of his accessories are pretty tough to get. I think 87, they wanted to torture us a bit, because they also gave us Tunnel Rat that came with two small flashlights. And Sneak Peek had that microphone. So that really makes things difficult for us collectors. And so it's those smaller pieces that, sincerely, I do not mind buying reproductions for, and they look just as good to me. But if you want it absolutely genuine and 100%, then there's going to be a higher price to pay. So let's go ahead and get into my favorite segment, Byron's Gripes. Thank you for those who are just joining. I really appreciate you guys stopping by. This segment I do not pick on eBay or the sellers. I use eBay just for a reference. There are several sites out there that have action figures, but this one I use just for the mere convenience of it. I do pick on the prices, though, because some of those get pretty high and pretty outlandish. So let's go ahead and take a look at these. There are several that are up for auction, and I will seldom quote auction prices because they're always going up. So here's one that's complete with a file card. $65 or better offer. So for that, I am going to put him as deal of the day, because that really isn't that bad. Here's another one complete with file card, $104.99. Now that is asking too much. Those prices, that price right there is ridiculous. I do like the or better offers, because you can negotiate a little bit and hopefully get it down. the figure by himself, $27.71. That's marked down from $36.95. So, I'll put that up with deal of the day. That's the 2007 Outback. Oh, since it's, or not, yeah, the 2008 direct to consumer. This is from the G.I. Joe Club. Um, Let me show you the picture of him. He's pretty interesting, to say the least. The orange skin is kind of off-putting. It looks like he's sunburned, but they want $46 for that. His accessories, excluding the backpack, $39.99. Absolutely not. That is insane. But he does have free shipping. Hey, let's go ahead and soften the blow there. Here's one that is complete with his card back, $102.20. No, I think not. Here is one without his file card, or without the flashlight, $64.99. And this is something I failed to mention. I'm sorry about this. His rifle actually came with a shoulder sling. On mine, it is cut off. A lot of people do that with these, or did that with these as kids, and that that kind of just ruins it. Here's one that is complete, $73.95. I'll show you the picture of him with the. This is him with what the rifle would look like on the sling. So I do apologize for passing that up. $73.95 for that one. I will call that complete. Or put that up with deal of the day. Here's another one complete with the file card, $99.99. No. Just simply no. Here's another one that's complete with the file card, $89.95. Really, I mean, I know this figure is very cool, very popular, but why all these high prices? It makes it hard for people who want to collect to get them. I don't understand that. Here's somebody that's selling the rifle strap. There are no holes on this to hold the rifle strap. I guess you could drill holes and insert it into the weapon. This is a first for me. I've never seen that before. The guy's wanting $7.99 for it plus $4.50 in shipping. That is very interesting, honestly. Excuse me, I'm getting over a cold. Here's one that's incomplete. It comes with the flashlight, which is very nice, and his harness, $50. I think not. That is insane. Here's one for $74.95, which is complete. Okay. Yeah, not bad. Deal of the day. Oh my. Clutching the pearls on this one, guys. This is one that he says that it has an AFA grade of 80, but it doesn't have the acrylic AFA case. It's just in a plastic collector's case. It is carded still. He wants $899.99. I think not. Especially because it is not in an AFA case. So I am putting that under suspicion there. Here's another one that's complete with a full card back, $79.99. This, I don't, yeah, hold on. This one I don't get. This is right up there with absolutely not. I'll throw that in the absolutely not box. His machine gun with the harness, $39.99. No, absolutely not. Here's one missing the gun and flashlight, but it does come with the file card, $29.95 or $29.50 or better offer. I'll put that up with deal of the day. Here's another one with the flashlight, complete, $84.99 or better offer. So that's deal of the day as well. Here's one that's missing the flashlight but comes with a full card back. $110 or better offer. Again, I think not. His original flashlight, $24.90. I'm going to put that up with deal of the day. Here's one completely incomplete. Doesn't come with his original arms. This one looks like it's just Frankenstein together. $27.90. Here's one that's meant on card with a no AFA grade. $500 or better offer. Tiger Force Outback. This one was released in Europe, and this one is highly sought after here in the United States. $330 plus $8.99 in shipping. Yeah, that it's a really cool figure. But I would never pay that, and it'd be cheaper just to fly to Europe and buy one. Here's another one, complete or carded, $375. Oh boy, that these prices, guys, I don't understand. Another one with an AFA grade of 80 that does have the acrylic case, $799. I'm not an AFA collector, by the way, so I would never buy that. Here's one that's complete, $142.96. I'll just stop there because there are several pages of this guy. I'll go ahead and mention this one. Here's the Night Force Outback with a broken crotch, $125. Anything Night Force, you're going to expect a lot for it. There he is. I do have that one. I got him at a very extremely reasonable price. So I don't have his accessories. But I saw him at that price and I thought, you know what, I just better grab him simply because it was at that very good price and it was an or better offer and he had a broken crotch and I negotiated it down a little bit. So anyway, guys, there you have it. There's your 1987 Outback. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please share this video with your friends, and please subscribe to this channel. Hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I put a new video out. I do these every week. If I need to take some time off, I'll shoot a video, say, hey, I need this day off, or I'll do a quick look so you guys at least have something for that week. So anyway, if you don't have this guy, go out and get him. Support your local toy shops. That money stays in the state and you're helping a small business. And I'm a pretty big advocate for small business. That's what our countries are built on. We're small businesses. And there's just something nostalgic about them that I like walking into. So pick this guy up if you don't already have him. This one would be a build on budget kind of thing. Try to get him as many accessories as you can, and then later down the road get the harder to find accessories. And again, I apologize for not mentioning in the first part of the review that the sling was broken off. I completely forgot about it. And this actually looks pretty good without the sling. So, you know, I am sorry about that. I try to present these as honestly as I can. So, you guys have a great day. Stay safe out there. Please get vaccinated if you haven't already done so. Speak to your doctor about it and your family. A lot of states are lifting the mask mandate, but we do have that mutated virus, the Delta virus for the COVID, in the COVID line, I should say. That's what viruses do. They just mutate. So please wear your masks where it's mandated. Please still practice social distancing. Remember the triple S, safety, sanitize, 6 feet, sanitize, wash your hands. Always wash your hands, even if we aren't in the middle of a pandemic. That is so important. Let's stay healthy out there. I want to see you guys around for many years to come. Remember, be kind to everybody. Just the littlest things could really make somebody's day. You don't know how people are feeling that day, so a little bit of kindness does go a long way. Be kind to animals. They know nothing but unconditional love. This is Joe Motion Videos 82 signing off. Take care. We'll see you next week for another G.I. Joe toy review. Until then, bye-bye.